Very good morning. Very good morning to everyone. How are you guys doing? So I believe that you all will be fantastic. Okay. All right. Mr. Nixon is my co-host today. All right. Okay. 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 Today is a fantastic Friday. All right. I believe everybody is awesome. Okay. Okay. We're going to start in a few 1-2 minutes. Okay. Before that, as usual, keep the chatbot active, keep your camera active, smile, give some reaction. Okay. So that the whole session will be more fun, and we are here to learn. Okay. I'm also doing a lot of learning in this process. I'm going to learn from you. The more question, the better it will be. So we will learn a lot of things. Okay. So keep your mic muted. I will mute everyone. If in case there is any questions, please, as usual, raise your hand up. Then my co-host will unmute you, or y'all can put in the chat bot as well. Okay. So today we have a co-host. He will be keep tracking all the questions. So the session today I'm going to talk here is about gut, immunity, and a little bit about gastric as well. Okay. So it may be a little fast. I don't know. Or if it is fast, let me know. Because we want to finish approximately, the session is about like 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and then we will go to the Q&A session. The Q&A session is the most interesting part, where a lot of people have a lot of questions, and we can learn a lot of things there. Okay, let's go into all right. Okay, before, health is not just being disease free. A lot of people think, okay, health is disease free. I always ask this question to people: how do you define health? Okay, how do you really portray health, or tell me, explain to me. So they will tell me, disease free. Everybody thinks it's disease free, but health is a big joy. Okay, the joy has to come. Okay, so these wordings I took from the great Sadhguru. Okay, health is when every cell in your body is bouncing with joy. So in a way, we have to bounce with joy. Okay, not only the cells. All right, today immunity, gut, and gastric. This is the hub for our immune system. Okay. See, we are eating, because we want to get an essential nutrition to our system. Okay, this is what we are eating for. Okay, so but how many people do understand this? What is the purpose why we eat? Okay, most of the time, and I also have heard people telling me, I'm like stuffing, or something like that, some kind of terms doesn't make sense of eating. Okay, we eat because our body need nutrition. Okay, that is our main purpose of giving nutrition to the body. Okay, but there is a lot of damages happens. Okay, what can damage our gut and flora? That is the most, the hub of our immune system is in the gut and flora. Antibiotics is something that people are popping up like nobody's business, and everyone thinks that antibiotic is something that it's a very great thing that you should be eating without no, they practically just don't care about it. That sad it is, the antibiotics. Okay, and then the drug, any other drugs, any sort of medications. Now everyone is taking too much of medications, and this is very, very, very dangerous. Okay, this is another thing. Then poor diet. Okay, poor diet is another biggest problem. People not know how to eat and exactly what to eat. Bottle feeding. Okay, bottle feeding is something it applies also for kids, and for the adults who drinks a lot of beverages, juices, and all the carbonated stuffs, pollution, alcohol, okay, dental work too, okay, steroid pills, stress, infection, old age, okay. Old age is another factor. This is more to the mind and people, what you think about your age factor. This is radiation, toxin, chemicals, okay. All this gives you a lot of problems here. Okay, our body is made of water, 70%. Okay, the whole system is 60 to 70% is water. Okay, but the weight of your body is about 30% is the weight. If you take your 100 kg, that means 70 kg your water. Okay, for this is where the calculation of the BMI, your visceral fats and all, where we can calculate and we can know approximately what is the content of water, what is the content of food and all, what the fat. Okay, fat. Okay, this is for all, for your information. Okay, you see, the most important part here is the 13 types of vitamins that your body needs. Approximately 13 types, which is essential that your body has to get it from the food. The rest of the vitamins your body can make, okay, by using all these 13 types of vitamins. Okay, extremely essential, which is A, B6, B groups, 6, 12, D and all. And we are depleted when it comes to this, when we are depending on the food. Okay, our food is no longer safe, and every single bite we are doing, literally we are killing ourselves and killing our cells too. Okay, knowing or unknowingly we are doing a great mistakes. We are making a big mistake, especially the children in the school, the teachers, and everywhere, even in the hospitals. This is what is been happening. Okay, so here we are blessed. We have the accent that we are guaranteed that we have a good source of vitamins, nutrition, which is going into our system in forms of food, super functional food. Okay, protein is another important part. This is where you get from spirulina. Okay, spirulina gives you abundance of beautiful structure of protein. When all these four essential, okay, extremely essential, A, B6, B12, D and more, there's more than 370 types of nutrition is there from spirulina. Spirulina is known as superfood. So how many you are taking? That is the question. A lot of people are taking spirulina like 3, 4, 5. That is a very bad idea. You should take at least, the minimum is 15. Okay, 1-5 or more than that will be much better. Okay, I personally take 40 to 50 spirulina. Okay, my little kids, they takes about 20, 25, 10, around there. It depends. Okay, there's no fixed dose for them. Okay, as much as they like, they want continuously giving. But the small one, I tried it out. When I bought the 500 tablets bottle, she can finish it before the month end. Okay, that means I don't know how many she's taking. Okay, protein. This is a complete protein. Okay, this is a very big confusion. Okay, a lot of people thinking that protein comes from here, comes from there, comes from meat, and they also, some athletics are drinking protein sauce, protein drinks and all. So much of confusion. Okay, but the quality of protein what we are getting from the meat has gone down the drain. And are we getting protein from the vegetables? Both no. Okay, why? Quality has dropped. That is the biggest problem here. Okay, so that is why we have the spirulina as a complete protein. Okay, we have the best source of protein, but yet people are so reluctant, so scared to pop in 20 tablets. Even so, some people are so afraid of giving to their kids. I don't know what is really wrong. I started spirulina RGGL for my kids when the age of 1 hour. 1 hour old. That means after delivery, after 1 hour, I started 1 RG, 1 GL, 1 spirulina. And now there's no limit. They are taking quite a lot. The 6 and the 6 plus and the 2 plus is taking quite a lot of, most all the DXN products they are consuming. Okay, that's what I will say. Even the coffee. Okay. The protein is responsible for 16%, okay, average body weight. The protein is something like a soil which holds on to the entire system. This protein is very important where to develop new cells. Okay, recovery is something that is very, 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 very important. Now nobody talks about recovery. Nobody's talking about rejuvenating or rebuilding back the system. This is where the protein comes in. If you are not going to have the proper amount of protein, and what is protein is all about, how do you measure what is good protein, what is bad protein? We'll come to that. What is protein? Yeah, this is what I was telling you. They are made of different types of amino acids. These amino acids is the essential. Okay, very important. There are 20 types of amino acids. 9 amino acids is essential from the food. It has to come from the food. The balance level the system can make from this 9. Okay, something like an alphabet. Okay, A, B, C, D. We have from A to Z. That is the amino acids. So with A to Z you can write and make a story. But there is A, E, I, O, U, and that is very, very important. If you take any one of that A, E, I, O, U, you're gone. You cannot make sentence, and that is very, very important. That is how here the amino acids, when you take any sort of protein, that 9 essential amino acids has to come, and if your body can make this 9 in the system, it is there and it can make the balance. So we cannot make these 9 amino acids in the lab. There is no way. That it has to come from the nature source, which spirulina has complete amino acids, and the body can really produce good quality cells for replacement. That is very important, replacement. Okay, you see, the amino acids are essential for any living things. Okay, and it comes from microbes, plants, and every living organism has amino acid, but the structure and the component and way how they work is different. Okay, the amino acids make up 20% of the human system. Okay, you can see here. Okay, the portion of the amino acids which is very important is in your gut. Okay, this is where the structure, okay, the cells is everything in the nutrition input is in your gut. Okay, and amino acids builds block. This is very important. Okay, it builds block. Recovery, I'm talking about recovery. There are a lot of cells dying in our system literally every day, every second, every moment. Okay, but how are we replacing that cells? Are they being replaced with a quality cells? That is a big question. Okay, if you are a smoker, okay, those days when people smoke, many times people ask me this question. Okay, does smoke kill people? Okay, I would say no for that. Why? Everybody is smoking, they're still alive. Okay, but it will kill maybe later in your quality of life. But if you are a smoker, what are you doing for the recovery of your lungs? Are you eating quality? Are you sleeping quality? Are you doing some kind of work or exercise? Anything which supports the damage which is taking place by smoking. Are you doing that? Those days our grandfathers used to smoke and they lived for 100 years, 90 years and all. Okay, why now the mortality rate is so high and everybody claims that, cardiac arrest, this, that, lungs problem, everything comes from smoking. And even for lungs cancer, I've seen there's so many ladies have lungs cancer, breast cancer, and they are not smoker. Okay, why I'm telling you this is there is no recovery. The cells is not been replaced complete. There are damaged structures. Okay, so this is where the amino acids are the building block of protein. This is very important. There's protein. There are 100 types of protein which is made with 20 amino acids. Okay, you see there are so many different types of protein cells. You see, our body is so complicated and extremely unmeasurable. Okay, I would say the science what we are practicing now is which is made. Okay, we don't know what is the real truth. Sometimes the science looks like science which doesn't make sense, and we are measuring something which is unmeasurable. Okay, human system is extremely deep like the ocean, as how far we cannot reach the ocean until today, and that is the depth of human system. The discovery is unlimited, and they keep going and going and going and going, and it's going too deep, and still we cannot stop, because that powerful God has created the system. So we have to understand. So you see, this protein cells in the liver, it will be different from the kidney. The right kidney will be different, the left kidney will be different, pancreas will be different, liver will be different, the legs will be different, the toes will be different, artery, ligament, tendons, every protein cells in that department will be different and identical by the system itself. Okay, so the system knows, hey, these cells come from where? They know. Okay, if there is an invader into the system will be able to detect, provided to security system in terms of your immune system. And when you talk about immune system, it is about amino acids, it's balance, it is extremely good, they are very vigilant, then they will be able to detect. This is how a cancer cells can grow. Unidentical cells, not needed, doesn't have to be there, and it can just be part of their friends, and the other cells will make them, okay, come, let's grow, and suddenly after growing to a certain period, then only they will notice, oh, he looks different. Okay. And then we look different, and then these cells look different, and at that point of time will be too late. Okay, so the amino acids plays the very, very important role. Okay, so the food where people eat, they always think and look at taste priority. Nobody talks about amino acids. Nobody knows what is in the food, and now people don't even know what they ate in the breakfast when you ask them for dinner. That is the best part. Okay, people are not even looking at their food when they're eating. Okay, amino acids are form protein playing a central role in managing the cell activity. Okay, the life. Okay, it build and repair the body. This is very important. When you get a cut, immediately new cells will be formed. In 0.0001 second, the body will start the treatment on the spot. The body will never wait for anything. It will immediately send the team to do healing. The body doesn't know how to arm the system. It's not designed, or God has never created the system to fail. But literally, we are killing or abusing the whole system by environment and our lifestyle, the way we eat, the way we think, the way we live now, which is killing the system. Okay, we are talking about a system which the gene, okay, the gene which is almost 3 million years old. Do you think a 3 million years old gene can go wrong? Do you think so? I don't think so. That will go wrong. Okay, a lot of things has changed over a period of time, and now people are thinking our system is not capable of doing so many things. Okay, so this is irregulate and maintain the body, even the weight also. Okay, and also it gives energy to the body. All right, you see, the body rebuilds itself in less than 365 days. Okay, one cell from the male, one cell from the female, you become as one nucleated cell, which is called zygote. From there, it's keep growing every hour. Approximately about 200 plus days, it become a complete human. A human system is designed to create another human system. That powerful it is. Where the liver comes, where the bone comes, where the tendon comes in. It's so complicated. From nowhere, it's just from a liquid, and it can form and such a complicated system. So advanced, unmeasurable. But everything has changed now, and there is a parameter which is measuring every aspect of a human, and they have dictated and have a guideline and have SOPs in so many ways. Sometimes it is okay to follow, but we are not talking or debating here on any other factors that the hospitals or doctors are doing. Don't go to their territory. We have to make sure that we are healthy before we land there, and we are responsible fully for our being. Okay, so you see here the DNA, it takes 2 months. Okay, 2 months, and the skin takes 1 month, liver takes 6 weeks. Okay, so every system has a duration. When the cells dies in that particular area, when it autopsies, so, and then the next period the body will produce another cells to replace that, and this is, they have a duration there. So it comes to the stomach. Okay, this is where I'm going to explain to you all on the cancerous let me switch the monitor. Okay, all right, just a moment please. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay. See here, we have a layer. Okay, a layer of okay, this is first layer, this is second layer, and this is third, fourth, fifth. There is so many layers in our stomach wall. Okay, all these layers get spoiled, okay, or get killed or get wiped off due to our bad habit of eating. Okay, and this is what happens, and it goes in too deep in until it can access to the nerve system, and that's where it starts to bleed. You see, the stomach acidity is, people every time claims or they tell that, you know, the stomach is very acidic. Okay, my stomach is very acidic. They always claim that. You see, you got to understand, stomach is the only organ in the human system which has to be acid, and it is acid. It cannot be alkaline. The acidity level is from 1.8 to 2.2, around that. It is very, very acidic, very high acidic. The purpose of this to be acidic is when the food comes into the system, okay, what happens is, if there is any sort of virus or bacteria or anything in the food, it will be killed. That is the purpose, and it has to digest. And that is why God has made the system to be acid. The whole stomach is acid. No stomach which is alkaline. Don't think your stomach is alkaline. That is where, when you vomit, okay, whenever we vomit, what will happen is the whole esophagus, the throat is so like burning sensation, like something happened. For 2 days we can feel Okay, we can have that kind of like trauma feeling, that the kind of taste, everything will get killed. Why? Acid. And it's very bubblish, it will come out. Okay, so don't think that the food you're eating, the acid that caused in the stomach is killing this wall or eating up this wall. No. What is killing, what is making, the systems to go haywire? Okay, this is because this is the wall you can see here. Okay, all right. So this is the first layer, so all these layers will be gone. Okay, and it will come to by this level. Sometimes there can be a damage here, this part is missing. Okay, and that is where it called ulcerative issues, ulcer. Then when it comes, then you see the arteries is here. Okay, and these arteries, it can cause you to have extensive amount of bleeding. Sometimes you can even vomit blood and all. That is really, really bad. Okay, that comes to a bad situation already. Okay, okay. Now what I'm going to ask you all is, you see, when we get a wound in our hand, 0.00001 second, the system will start to rebuild back. Okay, the system will start to rebuild the system. Okay, right? That's what I told you. But why, when there is ulcer, the body is not repairing? Because people are eating too constantly and too regular. They are killing the system. Every food which comes into the stomach, which is killing and killing and killing the cells of the stomach. What is the most dangerous food that people love to eat is bread. Okay, and then alcohol, then medication, all kind of painkillers. Then what else? There's so many things. Okay, donuts, burgers, processed meat, processed stuffs, everything, sugar, another thing. See, everything goes into the system, and the system is been wiped off. Stomach will build in 6 weeks the cells, but there is no off day for the stomach. For human being, as much as you feast, you need to have fasting as well. Remember that. Okay, fasting is so crucial, so important. If you all can integrate fasting into your lifestyles, will be super good, very, very good. I will really encourage people. So now they have so many mumbo jumbo kind of stuffing, interfasting, this fasting, that fasting. Do any fasting that you can, all that is good. The mode of the fasting is to keep your stomach empty, let the stomach do some healing or repairing for at least 12 hours to 14 hours, if you can. If you cannot, you can even do 8 hours. Gradually train yourself not to eat for at least 16 hours. Okay, there are people are doing for 48 hours. Okay, so not necessary for you to go to that extent. Why all this is important is because we are giving the body time to recover. So when there is a damage here, what will happen? The amino acids will come in, the collagen has to come in, and everything has to do repairing. But on top of that, people don't even having a balanced amino acids, and that is a big issue. Nutrition is missing, collagens will never form, and what do you expect? And tons of medications is dropping in to hold the pain. Yes, you can hold the pain. Until when? Okay, until when? Painkillers, well, what will do is, see, a painkiller will come into a system and it will stop the pain. It will stop the pain, okay? But it will do a damage at the same time. Okay? All the NICET group of medication will cause gastritis and will stop the pain. The moment the painkiller is not in control, then you will slowly catch up with the pain. Then what you people do? Pop in another round. This is what has been going on. Then you come to an extent where you cannot live without medication. No, I cannot. This is my regular medication. And some even feel so proud of eating medications, or they have packed themselves as gastritis, and they have all these gigantic names, and maybe there is a small group of people may like this kind of things. Okay, I don't know, not me. Okay, you see, the stomach is very much connected to the brain, very much connected directly to the system here. Okay, I'm just going to enlarge this for you. Okay, I hope you all can read this here. Okay, let's take this off. Okay. Okay. You see, a healthy gut produces 95% of certain neurotransmitters necessary of the mood. So it directly controls 95%. Okay, and a certain probiotic may cause guts to signal the brain reduce. Okay, everything. Okay, GABA. Okay, GABA is another acidic which is essential for anxiety and all. You see, normally when the anxiety patients will have extensive amount of problem in the stomach. Okay, most of my anxiety patients, I treat them without medication, and what I treat the stomach more. They will have a full-blown acidic stomach. Okay, this is very dangerous for them. And then balanced gut bacteria can alter animals' brain chemistry. You see, there's so much of thing. The brain gut communicates through the vagus nerve. All right, a healthy gut absorbs nutrition to support the brain health. Okay, that's why every time when people have this brain fogging, all these issue, the stomach is so bad, and goes to the small intestine and also goes to the large intestine. This is the most 3 organs which is extensively been damaged by our action daily. Okay, this is where you all got to understand how important is the food. The food is so important that now that is the only part that people are not paying attention. People are not paying attention to this, and they are not really being serious or careful with what they've been eating. Okay, this once in a while term is really killing people. But every time they eat also is once in a while. That is the most sad part here. Okay. All right. So okay, amino acids are one of the most important factor, okay, defining food taste. Craving all comes from there. If you are not having a balanced amino acids, you're going to have a very big problem. Very big problem. Okay, why I'm telling you that is the craving for sweet and this and that, will be so volatile and will be uncontrolled. Okay, when you have your system very balanced, you can control the cravings. When you look at something very sugary, your brain will start to tell you, hey, no, that is not for us. come on, hold on, it's too much, stop, enough. All these kind of signals will come from the brain. If your brain has been fogged up, it is so, but like, you have been like trained, your body loves bad things. Yes, eat more, let's have biscuits, have less cookies, cakes. Your body will be like starving for bad things. Remember, it all comes from the stomach. Okay, that's why the enzymes, we have spoke about enzymes, we spoke about amino acids, and we have a complete source of food, from the DXN, which is very, very important, and y'all can use that. Okay, human injects amino acids from various food. Every type of food we have amino acids. Okay, but pick and choose. The problem is the quality of all our food has gone down the drain. It's no longer safe. Okay, so this is the most dangerous part what we are having now. It is so scary. Okay, the people have a myth and very bad understanding that fat is bad, and oats is good, cereals is good, rusk is good, and even the measurement of sugar, everything has been very, very different. They are doing it upside down. Okay, one of the main, why our food is so bad is everything is genetically been modified. Okay, GMO stuffs is there, so everything has been depleted. Even the meat what we are eating, it is not safe, and it comes with less fat. We need fat. Okay, there is no a proper theory or anything which is confirmed claiming that cardiac arrest comes because of eating too much meat and this and that. No. Okay, we don't get, and atherosclerosis caused by high fat diet. No, that is all been the fake and and created data. Okay, we don't want to go into that part, you see. So the biggest problem here is the sugar what we are taking, which is not balanced. The sugar what you are taking is creating unbalanced, very broken structure, everything. So this is where it's supposed to be balanced. Everything should have a moderate. Okay, moderate. But now the morning, people think that morning food is better, the night food is better, this and that, and too much of confusion here. Okay, and coconut is bad, high fat, low fat milk is good, and so much of things, confusion. And vegetable oil is much better than this oil and that oil, and everything is wrong. And even when you're doing a blood test, you're doing a fasting blood test, it is totally disagreeable to me. Why I'm telling you that is, you see, out of 24 hours, our body postprandial calculation is for almost 20 hours. Only we come to a fasting zone in after 20 hours, and they only left 4 hours. Our body is going to go through a fasting. That is for some people, and even for some people, some human being, the fasting is only 2 to 3 hours. It's so disgusting, I tell you, because they don't stop eating. That is the problem. They never stop eating. They've been eating and eating and eating. 5 meals, 3 meals, 4 meals. They have calculated their meals and all. They go based, not when they're hungry they eat, they based on clocks, they on timing. Okay, 7 o'clock, let's eat, dinner time. You're hungry? No, but it's 7, we should eat. The later we cannot eat. Okay, eat now, later we cannot get food. This kind of concepts which is killing. What will happen is you're flooding your system with so much of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is a big killer, which is sugar. Okay, so once the sugar goes into your system will get a shock and will start to release insulin. The moment insulin is too much been given out to your system, immediately your body will accept and receive every of the carbo and will make a beautiful belly. beautiful, round, well-structured belly. Then even you can't see the belt. There's some people, even when urinating time, they can't even see the little fella there. And that big belly they have. Okay. We can do some blood tests to determine the insulin level in our system, but okay, anyone has a big, huge belly, understood their insulin is too much in the system. Okay, why is too much? Eating too much of sugar, insulin has been flushed out, and this is the problem. So when you have two things will kill us very, very fast. And this is the cost of the immune system to drop, the gastric to come in, the whole system to, shut down in an express manner. High carbohydrates in so many different forms of carbo we have, and high insulin level in the system. And this is killing us. Okay, so you got to know. And also the fat is our friend. Okay, remember, fat is our friend. We need to eat a lot of fat. Okay, good fat. Good fat, not all that, but what is a good fat? That will be another question. Okay, coconut, ghee, and all this. Okay, don't ask anything about cooking oil. My answer for that is all bad. Okay, that's it, done. Okay, no questions on cooking oil, please. Okay, so that bad our food is. So it comes to DXN, we have virgin coconut oil, the VCO. Drink VCO. But those countries who don't have VCO, drink the guano oil. That is palm oil. Palm oil is the first graded, okay, drinkable, and which is the body will accept it with a lot of glow. That is the best. Okay, we are taking so much of bad fat. Okay, polysaturated this and that. They have so much. Maybe next week I'm going to talk about fat. Okay, and that comes all the oil and this and that. We'll give you all on information on that and how you can counter the problem with our DXN products. Okay, so minerals is very important. Where are we going to go and look for minerals? Morinzi has a lot of good minerals, and our bee pollen has so beautiful quantity and beautiful amount of minerals, and goes with our RGGL, spirulina, and so many things. Okay, just take it as an wholesome, as a nutritional food. Calcium, zinc, magnesium, iron, potassium, all this is so important. And people are having a very acidic body, and yet you are not recovering your mineral intake. So this is so dangerous, theory or your understanding on towards the body. It is so bad that it is killing us literally. Okay. And carbohydrates, calorie daily. There's a lot of people doing calculation for calorie. Don't count on this all. That's a myth. And don't calculate and put your, eat when you are hungry, sleep when you are sleepy, rest when you are tired, drink water when you are thirsty. Okay, 2-3 days back I met this one gentleman. It is only 18 years old boy, and he has some complications. One kidney has been removed. He lives in a very big traumatized phobia. Okay, even the water, somebody told him a lot of water will save your kidney, and he's drinking like 3 liters in any condition. Okay, and then everything, he don't drink coffee, no tea, nothing. In a way it's good, but the phobia will even deteriorate that kidney. So I had a very good chat. Such a lovely boy. I believe that he is in the right track now. Okay, he's doing good. A lot of bubbles been all drained out, and we retune back his belief system, the mind. Okay, don't stuck with all this mumbo jumbo stuff, measuring calories. Every type of food, the calories are different. One piece of chocolate can cover one plate of your dinner. or your lunch or your breakfast. So it is very different. Meat is different, chocolate is different, this is different. You should have a sensible mind to determine or to evaluate a food or carbohydrate. Don't call the food as cheating food. That is very bad idea. I don't know why they have this kind of method of cheating. If you want to eat, you eat. That's it. No cheating, no lying, no bluffing, and all this system we don't want. Why? I'm telling you that is the cheating is a terminology of negativity, that you're accepting the fact that you are cheating. No, you are eating. That's it. Done. I like it. I'm eating now. Only one time. That's it. Why you have to call or put a label for it that's cheating? No, don't come with that kind of system, because that your cells will get damaged, because your mind gets hijacked by cheating. The cells will be told, hey, this is cheating food. Then another cells will ask another cell, hey, what is cheating food? Cheat, lad. I cheat you, you cheat me. See how we're going to cheat each other, like how our master did a cheating like that. So next time you do something, you don't tell me, don't tell the mother cells, don't tell the DNA, we cheat like this. See, this is how disease been created. Okay? Losing weight, it is so beautiful if you accept to lose weight. Now I'm in the process. I love doing it. I'm doing it with passion and so much of lovely good results. Okay, I'll share that with end of this session with y'all. So do it with love, do it with passion. That only will come if you love yourself. You love yourself, then you'll start to fly. FLY, first love yourself. So come with a balanced concept of eating, make it, if you like it, then go and eat it less. Good things eat 80%, bad things eat 20%. Okay, keep a little bit of there for your enjoyment. And when you have a feast, let's have a little bit of fasting. Enzymes is very, very important. What are the enzymes? We have such a beautiful enzymes in DXN that you can never get it outside there. Okay, the DXNS is extremely blessed with this stuff. Morinzyme. Okay, morinzyme is an enzyme. Morinzyme, you can take it along because it has a lot of nutritional property there. Then comes to fruzyme. Wow, that is another mind-blowing. And top of that, I would say the king of enzyme is like codipine. Wow, that is superb, I tell you. Everyone should have all these at home. Doesn't matter, you don't have to drink it every day. You can mix it with your salads and all. Today I made some salads added with a lot of these enzymes. Codipine, morinzyme, VCO, all this stuff. Even go for VCO rather than going for olive oil. Olive oil is one step lower than the VCO. VCO is superior. Why you have superior in your hand and then you're going for this? If you don't have VCO, then you can talk about the other oils. Okay, so don't do this kind of mistakes. So integrate enzymes into your life. This is where the digestion. Enzymes' purpose is to break the food that you are eating and make them into a minute, smaller portion. So it creates the chain and it combines with amino acids and it takes in as one food system. Make it balanced. So balance comes from your mind, the way you think, and all. Do a lot of walking, ladies and gentlemen. Walking is something very important. Don't come and tell me that you have DX and you don't need to do walking and all. No. Put a limit. Push yourself, please. You see, now I'm pushing myself. This is something that I'm doing. Okay, this is my today's step. It's 20,329. Okay, so for the past 1 week, I'm clocking like more than 10,000. So only today I had the time to do 20,000, and I like to break. And tomorrow I'm going to do like 22 or 25 if I have the time. Okay, just walking. Walking is the best exercise for human being. The whole body will get transformed when you walk. Okay, this is approximately 16 kilometers. Okay, morning and evening. Okay, this is the best part. Okay, you see, life is a one-time journey. Do the best, do everything that you can, and start to rock. Okay, you should start to rock. You see, this is very, very important. Life is a one-time journey. And what you're going to do? What you're going to do? Create the happiness. Create the journey of joy of being healthy. That is all is in your hand. Not in doctor's hand. Okay, the moment you come and see us, come to whether you need any modification. Okay, you need to do some bypass. You need to be like cut. Make this longer, that small. That is different. Okay, if you want to get well, you want to stream, you want to get small, you want to get big, you want to get healthy, happy. That is in your hand. Take care of the food. Okay, and being with DXN, definitely will able to obtain all these goals. No age limit, no education needed. Training is provided free. Food is, DXN food is there. The amount of coffee, the amount of tea. I tell you, every single product is just coming and rocking, I tell you. Okay, in Malaysia, now in factory, in India, now they're going to open another huge factory. I don't know what else they're going to come out there. And every time it's like, when they get a good food there, wow, like, this is how it is. Okay, so thank you so much for today's being a humble listening. So let's go into the Q&A sessions. Mr. Nixon, there's any questions for me?
Not yet, doctor. There's no question in the chat box.
Okay, is Ayurvedic medication also dangerous? Okay, you see, the Ayurvedic, I'm not here to compare or anything. Okay, I would not do that comparison. Okay, you see, what is the difference? Okay, in Ayurvedic is a very good and one of the oldest system. Okay, the oldest system they have in everything, all that. Okay, they have a very beautiful system. Okay, we are doing a lot of things based on Ayurvedic theories and understandings and all. Okay, we always have that's all for them. Okay, they are like the guru, kind of a very old system. Okay, but the thing is that whatever we are getting now in Ayurvedic, the herbs and all this, they cannot maintain their purity or the quality of this. Why? The reason is everything is sought out from the ground. Okay, if you take like a turmeric and you take like ginger, you take like cardamom, you take a lot of things to use, and they are different. Okay, and herbs is something that you see, they have so many different types of herbs. Okay, so when you comes to this kind of herbs, and it cannot fix one person's problem. So one person, you must try which herb suits him. So all this takes very long time. That's why when Ayurvedic, certain person when goes for the same problem, they get beautiful results. The rest will be opposite. They will not get any good results. Then they will start to say, no, all of these Ayurvedic not good and that. No, the thing is the herbs. But whereby in DXN, this is all food. We don't have so much of regulation. No. Okay. Eat human food. Keep the bad things low. Keep the good things more. Okay. Do some walking if you're not moving. Basic need of human has to move. Okay. You have to understand that. Okay, that you cannot tell I'm eating 20 rg, 30 rg, I don't want to move. No. Even we can use the theory of covering, coffee with for exercise. Okay, Dr. Lim has so many times told that coffee can mimic as an exercise. But if you can walk, why not walk? Okay, if you have two limbs and legs and everything is there, so perfect, you have a beautiful evening. You see, when you're walking is totally like, like flying in the sky, I tell you, find a nice, beautiful place, then you walk, that is the time you're listening to so many audios, and that is the time for yourself. You see, first love yourself and then you start to fly. So the Ayurvedic and DXN, Ayurvedic is a treatment. DXN is a lifestyle. I would put it in this way. Okay, don't compare these two. Ayurvedic is a treatment. They have a lot of modalities, this and that. Don't do this, don't do this. DXN is a lifestyle, and DXN is a food mall. We have mushroom soup, but every time people ask, what to give for this, what to give for that, what to give for this, what to eat for this. Everybody is looking as a treatment. Never take that idea off of your head. This is not a treatment. Change your lifestyle. This is the complete food. You're drinking chemical coffee, drink good coffee. You're eating spirulina, take the tablets, take the capsules, take the powder. So put into everything. When you do some salads, throw in the spirulina into that. Put some black cumin. Then put the codipine and vinaigrette honey and all these things and shake it, put a little bit of yogurt. We also have yogurt maker. Very soon we're going to come out with the yogurt sachets also. They're working on that. So all that, it will be complete food. This is going to be a food mall. So this is more to a lifestyle. So don't compare with the treatment modules, okay?
Sir, there's a question, sir. Three questions here. One is Dr. Pradeep Joseph. So he asking about the gastritis and ulcers, how to treat the gastritis and ulcers.
Okay.
And
let me take the first question. Okay. How to treat gastric? Okay. First, gastric is something that people will get. The person who has gastric, I will always say that, this is a person who don't know how to eat. First, I tell them. That means they have had a lot of wrong food, and which has lead them to gastric, or either they should have a lot of stress in the mind, or they are on some kind of medication, the hospital medication, which is causing these ulcerative issues. Okay, that could be the reasons. Now, what they're going to do is, whatever the hospital medication they're taking, don't take in an empty stomach. That's one. And change the food what you're eating. If people are drinking Nescafe and it's kind of different kind of beverage stuffs outside their Coke, Pepsi and all, if they have the habit, stop that immediately. Stop the maidas, all these sun margarines, plantas, and they have so many different kind of things. All this stop. In DXN, what you can do, take a lot of enzymes, or morinzyme, whatever enzymes available in your country, please take them. Okay. Then lion's mane. Super. Okay. Use the lion's mane daily basis. Okay, suck slowly. Okay, gradually. See, our saliva is so powerful, but most of the time we don't even appreciate the saliva. Okay, it's never been used. It's so much of used, in the saliva, and suddenly one day you go, no saliva. What are you going to do? Finish, I tell you. Okay, so use the saliva, suck in the lion's mane, and this will really gives you a very good help. Okay, that will help you. So, and then the GL also is superb. Okay, you can even take that. And spirulina give after food. Okay, why? Because the spirulina will go in straight, will start to do the work. So they might feel a little uncomfortable. Okay, they might feel a little bloated because they already have poor digestion. So here we are putting in for digestion. So put it along with food. So use a lot of coconut, and VCO is good. If they don't have VCO, use fresh coconuts. So that will help them a lot. Okay, so the list of products what they need is lion's mane, GL, RG, spirulina, and more enzymes. Okay, that will really help. Okay, and gradually, slowly, the ulcers will definitely go off. Okay, how to treat asthma through DXN supplement? Okay, you see, again and again they always will ask the same question only: what to treat, what to treat, what to treat. Here we don't doing any treatment. This is more to a lifestyle change. How long you need to take this? There is another question, brother. This is a lifestyle change. So live healthy until when? Until the day we die. So until the day we die, we eat DXN. Okay. So until the day we die, we drink DXN coffee. Like that. Don't drink any other coffee. I don't do that. Okay. So what you need to take from asthmatic? Cordyceps is very good. codipine is superb, RGGL, spirulina. This is very good. And please check, mostly asthmatic patients have constipation. So if they have constipation, start them on enzymes first. So enzymes is very important. So the moment you see the meridian, the exogenous, the reflex organs for large intestine is lungs. So the lungs get jammed, the intestine has issue. The intestine has issue, the lungs is as issue. Okay, so this is two organs they need to be coordinating. But mostly I've seen that asthmatic will have constipation. If they have constipation, put in Morinzi, Morinzyme, VCO, release. Okay, and once you can go start toilet, then you put in all the others, codipine, cordyceps and all. So it definitely will work very well. Okay, that's one. Okay, then how to get rid constipation, gastric problem. Yes, constipation is also, this is, as I mentioned. Okay, eat slow. Okay, this is another big mistake that everybody do. Okay, eat slow, chew your food well. Okay, don't drink water while eating, before eating, after eating. Okay, try not to. Just one sip is fine. Okay, you see, I'm also having water here. Then every time I just take a sip. Okay, it's not thirsty. It's just as to, clear my the dryness that happen when you keep talking. Okay, so chew the food very well. That is very important. If you are treating a constipation, ask them to reduce the intake of meat. Okay, make it a bit balanced. So yogurt is good, VCO is good, Morinzi, Morinzyme, all this is good. So for those who have very bad chronic constipation, treat them with Morinzi, Morinzyme and VCO. Only these three until the constipation clears. You also can add in the 3-in-1 Lingzi coffee, because that Lingzi coffee is really good. Our coffee is been enzymed, and also the coffee has fiber, the Lingzi 3-in-1, so it works super. Okay, just do this. Once the constipation is cleared, for at least 2 weeks he has to have a very good super bowel movement. Then start him on spirulina, RGGL. RGGL always starts slow, small dose. Follow our gonotherapy dose, 1 capsules each, then double it up 2, then go on 3, 4, 5, 6 until the person is happy with it. Okay, how to treat hypokalemia when there are
another question is how to treat hypokalemia, doc. What are the do's and don'ts?
Okay, what is the do's and don'ts?
Do's and don'ts mean what, doctor?
What can do, what cannot do? Okay, what I will say is, cut down on meat, all the meat, whatever meat he is taking. Okay, and this person needs a lot of fat. Okay, it is not taking enough fat, I guess. Okay, because a lot of people have this myth, the idea of fat is bad, so they are not taking enough fat. Okay, so and fruits also is not so good. Don't take too much fruit, just take moderate, 1 or 2 here and that's done. Okay, and don't do juicing techniques and all that also is bad. Our blender is in our mouth, so used to grind it, use your mouth. So in DXN what you can give is RGGL, spirulina, codipine is very important, and Morinzi also is very good. If you don't have Morinzi, you can give codipine. Okay, if you don't have codipine, I think Morinzyme normally you will have. Okay, so give this. Okay, and please take care of the maida part, the flour based food. Okay, that is really bad. Okay, that is increasing and doing a lot of damage. You see, when you take this in flour based food, okay, the refined flour will have punctured your colon, intestines. Okay, this is called leaky gut. So then what will happen is you will have everything goes haywire, uric acid will go up, potassiums will go up, okay, and everything will go fluctuates. And then at last you'll hit your kidney. Okay, a lot of people get stuck with kidney problem because of too much of flour. And in hospital, nobody talks about flour. Even they will give you flour, they admit you. They will give you bread, toasted bread and all. This is lifestyle. This is how it is. So we have to change ourselves. Okay. So even people give you, don't eat. That is very important. Okay. All these donuts, cookies and things like that. You see, a simple cookies have almost 5 teaspoons of sugar. Don't tell me that you give, there's only one cookies. So when your children are eating 2 cookies, 3 cookies, you are feeding them about 10 to 15 teaspoons of sugar. Will you do that? Definitely no. You see, in any kind of drinks and beverage, there are easily 6 to 7 or 8 types of spoons of sugar, a teaspoon, small. But this is too much. But all this is hidden. And this is where it is opening the door to kill the system. And we are flooding it with carbo. And carbo's demand is sugar, insulin. And then you will hit your liver. So liver will be the main fella who handles this sugar. And he cannot keep so much of sugar. There was only about 150, mg of glycogen will be stored in your liver. And then what will happen? The rest goes to the stomach. That's where you have a beautiful belly. Okay, this is a big issue. Okay, newborn baby with RGGL spirulina. How to feed? Yes, mix it with the milk. Yes. Okay, so if it is a bottle milk, it's a bottle milk. If a mom's milk, just squeeze a little bit and then mix it, and then you can use a spoon or something like that. And very small drops, you can finish it. Okay, normally we will have a little like Aladdin lantern like that, a small one. In Tamil we call it sangu. In English, I don't know what they call that. Okay, சங்கு படத்தை தேடி பிடிச்சிருங்க சார் இன்டர்நெட்ல. So that we will mix that and then we will drip it. If it is a baby is too small, normally we don't give water, but we can give around 10 to 20, 30 ounces of water, no problem. Okay, but there will be a lot of milk, so it doesn't matter. Both ways can. You can mix it with water, you can also mix it with milk. No harm. Okay, one. But ours is nanotechnology. Remember, you need to dilute it nicely. Okay, I put into a shaker or use a spoon to stir it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, if it is a bottle, easy. Then you could put it all together and shake it nicely and you give them. You have to shake like for 2 minutes, approximate 100 times 100 shakes. So the nano will be equivalent to water. That DXN, all our powders are nanotechnology. So easy absorption. Okay, all right. Putting sir. You see, like here, I have a cordyceps, tablet. This is my, bites. Okay. So sometimes you feel bored, you need something. So you just put one cordyceps, just one cordyceps. Just to play with it, see. So use healthy. This is very, very healthy cordyceps. Okay, so it's always one on my table here. Sometimes I also use a spirulina. Just one tablet, just for those who have this habit of eating some things. I don't, but normally, I'll put one here. So easy for me to keep it and play with it. It is in a way that when you suck and take it, the more maximize benefit them. Okay, the sangu is coming, I think. Wow. This is okay. Let's have one little one for babies like this. Okay, Oh, send to my WhatsApp already. Right. Okay. Yes. You see this one. This for babies. Okay. We use this from those days. Okay. We used to give this in grape water all those days. Grape water is a fantastic drink. I tell you, those days when we always have grape water for our little brothers, we always will still and drink. We'll get a nice cane from there for that. Grape water. But now the grape water is not tasty as that, but a lot of people have stopped giving grape water. That the tradition has gone. Now people are coming into cereals already. They're all high tech because whatever American says they follow. Okay. Wow, there's one more very big question. I'm just curious to understand what is your regular routine of taking DXN products in morning and night. What food you suggest to eat more? Okay, what is your food? Few books to learn, read to understand more about health. Asking questions. Okay, very simple. I don't have a fixed regimen to eat product. I don't have, because I eat everything. I eat as I like. Okay, I don't count my RG, I don't count my GL. I have RG, I have powder, I have Richelieu. So I feel I have more time, I'll do powder. If I don't have time, I will do capsules. So I'll just throw in everything, everything, and then swallow with water. So I eat Rosal, I eat bee pollen, I eat pearl powder, androgy, black cumin, cordyceps, lion's mane, morinji, morinzyme, vinaigrette, cordyceps, codipine, and all this, everything, So, but all I don't take every day. The one every day I take is androgy, RG, GL, spirulina. All this I take every day with bee pollen and potency. All this I take. But potency I don't take also every day. Alternate days, I skip one day like that, Suddenly, when I come 2, then I'll put 2. I get 1, I'll put 1. So this is food. This is not a treatment. Don't measure it. Okay. Spirulina, you drop it. How many come? Just whack it. Okay. Cup like that. Okay. So don't put, this one. That's what I'll tell you. What book I read, I got no time to sit and read. So all my listening is audio. I listen to a lot of podcast audios for 1 hour, 2 hours. So when I do my routine for 20,000 steps or 10,000 steps, it takes more than 1 hour each round, 1.5 hours. So I can listen to at least 2 sessions of podcasts. So before I'm going for tomorrow, I'll have today, I'll keep. So I'll just put in so I'll just keep walking, listening to it, some podcasts I listen 2-3 times. It's very important. The mind will not listen to it. When 3 to 4 times you listen, then you will register a lot of things. So this is how I do. Okay. Suggest few books. Okay, go and look. Everything is in audio. You like books also, there's online. But I'm not a book person. I have books, but I always stuck with few page, because we got no time to sit. If I sit in the house, I'll be busy with the computer, then driving. So my time is all driving, listen to audio, walking, I listen to audio. I find that is more efficient, that I can do 2 things at one time. Okay. What food do I suggest? Good things, eat more. I eat rice, chicken, everything I eat. Okay. Meat I eat very low. Fruits I don't eat so much. My fruit intake is extremely low. Okay. I only eat like, after a long period of time, I bought watermelon and came. It was so expensive. Okay. The problem is not the money. The problem is the quality is inside. It's a bit doubt. Never mind, once in a while. I think I didn't buy watermelon for about 3-4 months. So it's okay. So like that. Okay. So I don't really eat banana and so on, because everything is bad. That's why I eat a lot of spirulina. Okay. So eat rice and everything. Just go with the flow. Okay. Don't measure and eat, morning must eat like that, evening must eat like this. No. Don't do it like that. Then you will get very stressed. life must enjoy. So go and do things. If you feel like eating ice cream, go and eat. But don't eat every day lah. Okay? Yeah, liquid baby feeder. Guano oil drinkable. Yes, it is drinkable. I don't have it now. Nixon can show. So Nixon also drinks guano oil. Guano oil is a first graded palm oil. So you can drink. For very bad constipation, stomach, big stomach, the hard stomach, okay, the colon swollen cases, what I do, I give them 1 bottle Morinzi, 285 ml, 1 bottle GL. 1 bottle Morinzi, 1 bottle Guano oil. Both put together, shake nicely. You'll get about 300 plus ml. So you have little bit a gap for 500 ml to put little bit water. You want, you can put, if not, doesn't matter. Shake it nicely, drink about 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock night before you go to bed. I'll tell you, it's so tasty, such a beautiful drink. Then at night, it does a beautiful cleaning and no dinner. Don't take any dinner. Okay. So it will clean up your stomach. It's not purging and all. I've never experienced, and my patients also never experienced purging, but extra about 4 times. Then it stops. So I do it regularly a month once. Okay. 1 bottle Guano oil, 1 bottle Morinzi. Remember. But very bad cases, I ask them to do it every day for 14 days. Okay. Superb. I tell you, the big stomach also can come small. Okay. Go back, try. When tried cordyceps tablets, feel like it is one meal for me. Yes. You see, sometimes when you suck the cordyceps, some will feel it sweet, some will feel it bitter, some don't feel anything. All this is your stomach's reflex. You feel bitter, that means the circulation towards the heart and all this is less. Is working on it. You feel sweet, your stomach is not so healthy. So you'll improve on that. You don't feel anything, I don't know why that happens. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. You'll try it. Okay. Miss Cho, how are you? Long time we never hear from you. That day I and Nixon was talking about you. Okay, we've come to the end of the session. Okay. So I think we don't have any questions. Okay, my last message to every one of the DXNS. You see, we are in the health, wealth and happiness company. So we have to be the first super example, and we are like the mirror and representing the company. Okay. And I call myself and my team, we are the health preachers. Okay. We are going out and literally every day we are talking about health to people. We are preaching health. So the most and the first thing you got to do is keep yourself healthy. So do that, please. Very important. So love yourself so much. Every day look into the mirror and tell that you love yourself so much, okay, until like you can even sit and cry that you're loving yourself so much. That important it is. And pay attention to the food you eat. Use the entire DXN products as much as you can. And, okay, go out and do the best beautiful things to others, okay. And definitely the wealth will come after you, chasing after you. It's not going to go anywhere. You see the amount of money outside there in the world, there are millions and trillions. But don't run after the money, run after your health, run after people's health. Make everybody healthy, be happy, smile, laugh, okay? And, just love yourself and the others, all right? So do it honestly, do it with passion, and the most important thing is you. So always give a very big credit to yourself. Okay, you are the best. Everybody can do great things in life, and that is why we are here actually. Okay, God has sent us go, live happily and come back. So when we go back, we have to go and tell a lot of good stories to God that how we enjoyed the life. That we have no time to go and complain that, I didn't get this, I didn't get that, you didn't give me, you didn't give this. No, we don't want that. We have everything, and then we are blessed with the accent products. And we have accent family. That is the most best thing what I love. Okay, so let's spread the word. Yes, spread the word. We are the health preachers. Okay, make yourself healthy and love yourself. All right, so we will see you on the next episode. I think next I'll give you the topic today. Next, let's talk about fat. different type of fat. People are confused outside there. Vegetable oil, this oil, that oil. Next week we'll cover all the oil. Then you know what oil to use. Okay, sayonara. We come to the end of the session. I'd like to thank all the participants, especially to my co-host today. Okay, Mr. Nixon, thank you so much, and Parimala Kannan also for the feeding image she sent me. Okay, thank you everyone for all the questions. So, bye bye.